the sun, sea and sand. Possibly my 3 favorite things in the world, and this place has lots of it. I'm in Playas del Coco, Guanacaste, a Pacific coastal town that has seen lots of growth since a nearby international airport opened in 2002. I'm starting my date in Coco's beautiful beachfront park, a place filled with street vendors, families, and tourists looking for a good time. It looks like an interesting town, and I'll be getting some Coco advice from someone with lots of knowledge on the area. Local realtor Mari Brenes.
Well, here in Coco, there's a lot of things to do. You have the ocean, you can go fishing if you want, you can go snorkeling, you can go, to the bars. There's a lot of nightlife as well.
And so you love this place because you've been here for 7 years.
I love it a lot. Yeah, I moved here and I don't have any plans to go anywhere else. I feel safe. We love, just walking around the beach, and people are awesome here. Everybody's nice and welcoming. And if I want to go to San Jose or any other place, the airport is just like 30 minutes away from here. If I want to go waterfalls, I can go.
And the pure air also.
Exactly. Like you, every day I can go to my work and see the ocean, so I don't think I could ever complain about that.
And I couldn't agree more. In 2002, commercial flights began arriving at the Daniel Oduber International Airport in Liberia, Costa Rica. And with those flights came an increase in tourism that has brought jobs, infrastructure, and lots of foreign investment. Neighboring towns of Playa Ocotal, Playa Hermosa, and Playa Panama have also grown over the years.
I work in real estate here in Coco. I have my own company I started about 4 years ago. We have 4 close by beaches, which is Coco, Ocotal, Hermosa, and Playa Panama. Coco is beautiful for sunsets, and there's lots of activities and beachfront bars for happy hours. Ocotal is darker sand, but it's beautiful for snorkeling and swimming, and the market is improving in the last years. I would say both the sales, rentals, we do property management, and really we keep very busy.
So everything sounds great about Playas del Coco. I can't wait to start it.
Let's go.
After a great start to my day in the park, I'm going to do a little shopping. I'm looking for something sporty and light for this hot weather, so I'm visiting the Sea Hack store, located right on Coco's main boulevard.
Bienvenidos, welcome to Sea Hack.
Hi, my name is Karla. I'm staying in Coco for the weekend, so I would like to see some clothes.
Okay, great. My name's Heather. Come on in.
Sea Hack, what's the story behind it?
Well, my initials are HAG, so we had to come up with a name for the store in Costa Rica, and the Sea Hack, which is Fairy of the Sea.
Sirena del Mar.
Sea. What we do is I keep a lot of blank clothes here because people who live in Costa Rica don't necessarily want the logos on them. So I have customizable logos, and we can pick colors and different tank tops for the hot weather here. These are some nice lightweight t-shirts that I can do the same thing. You can either buy them blank, or we can put different logos on them. We've been open for about 2.5 years, and I originally came to Costa Rica on vacation. I noticed that the stores had clothing that was smaller, which is appropriate for Central America, but most of the tourists that I saw in town and around were North Americans.
So something bigger.
Yeah, so taller, a little wider, so I focus on having all sizes, from extra small to 2 and even 3X.
Okay.
Wow, 3X will make some of my bigger friends very happy. Heather also showed me some of the other great things her store sells, such as souvenirs, locally made hot sauce, Costa Rican high-altitude coffee, and some absolutely beautiful handmade jewelry.
Handmade beads and blown glass, and she just sits and puts these together, and they're all bright colors and different. Another popular item with the men, they were bugging me because of golfing. They wanted the dry fit, the tech fit. So this is a nice cool material to go down to Pania or the Papagayo golf course or the Four Seasons. And these also can be customizable or left blank. A friend of mine down here said, I'd always love to have the Costa Rican coat of arms on something.
The 7 stars and
The
everything.
7 stars, and then this represents the coffee beans.
That's right.
And then the 2 coasts with the 2 ships there. So it's just a wonderful design. Another one that we did that looks great on this type of shirt is Arenal Volcano, because a lot of people who come through Guanacaste are coming from Arenal. Yes, everyone likes to take home a little piece of where they've been. So,
A souvenir also.
yes, yes.
And what about the shoes?
So Souls Helping Souls is a wonderful organization that my friend Lisa Garrett started. She also helps me here in the store. And basically when she was going around to some of the communities in Liberia, she found out that they couldn't go to school because they didn't have shoes. So it's very important for an education, and just because someone doesn't have shoes shouldn't prevent them from going. And we've become a drop-off location here in Seahag. And then they arrange these drop-offs, and they'll go to the schools, and the kids come who don't have shoes, and they fit them with the shoes. And it's such a rewarding thing for her. It's doing such a good thing, and otherwise these shoes may have been just thrown away, or so there's always a use. So, and it's called soulshelpingsouls.org.
Souls Helping Souls. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Now, what can I help you with? What are you looking for specifically?
Well, I'm thinking about going to surf in Tamarindo.
Oh,
so
perfect.
maybe we can find something.
Yeah, come on over.
So Heather helped me to find these beautiful clothes and I love it, but I'm going to try it on and see if it fits. So this is it. What do you think? I like it. I think I'm gonna buy this. I really love the colors. This will be perfect for my surf trip. And Heather added one of her customizable logos to make it even better.
So Karla, what do you think?
This is amazing. I love it. It's so much better with the logo.
Great. Karla, thank you so much for coming to the Seahag.
Thank you, Heather. This is a beautiful store. I love your products, and I'm definitely gonna return here when I came back to Coco.
Oh, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. See you.
As I passed the southern end of the park en route to my next stop, I noticed a small bridge just ahead. And as I approached it, I saw how much wildlife the estuary I was crossing really contained. Wow, this bridge is one of a kind, and apparently La Vida Loca is right at the other side. It's like a nice place to hang out for a while. And I hope they have some nice food because I'm hungry right now. That shopping made me starving.
Hi, how are you?
I'm super good. I'm Karla. Nice to meet you.
I'm Zach. Very nice to meet you. Welcome to La Vida Loca.
Well, this is a great place you're having here. I mean, amazing location.
The location is perfect, and I hope you brought your appetite with you because we're fixing to treat you to lunch.
Let's go because I'm starving.
Let's go.
So La Vida Loca, right, is really a crazy life in here.
So yeah, there's nothing like picking up and leaving home to come and live on the beach in Costa Rica to have a bar and call it anything other than La Vida Loca.
Nothing like back home.
Absolutely nothing like back home.
This looks like a fun place. I mean, I see that you have a lot of activities for your clients.
And this is a perfect place to be because you're on the beach, you get to see the boats, the mountains, you get to see the vegetation, you get to see the animals, you get really good food, you get really cold beer, you get really good sunsets, you get to stick your toes in the sand.
Good music.
You get really good music, everything from reggae to blues to rock, Latina, anything you can imagine. If you can dance to it, we play it here.
Okay, that's good.
So come on down and have a good time.
I can dance. I'm a Latina.
I look around and notice that Zach is right. Everyone here seems to be having a really great time, either laughing, smiling, or just relaxing. But there is one person that has had more good times around here than most, Coco's local favorite, Papa Rooster.
So, Papa Rooster, you have an entire life here in Coco, right?
Well, I have a pretty good life. Been here about 11 years now.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
You like it?
There's no place like Coco. It's hard to put into words. When I first came to Coco, I traveled all around Costa Rica. Then I drove into Coco, and it had this feel, and I never left. Well, for sanity, I take photos. I've been taking photos for a lot of years, and it kind of evolved into a history of Coco, whether it be the history of the bridge, a history of the construction of the park. I've got photos of what Coco used to look like. I think there's a lot of beautiful places in Costa Rica. I think the Monteverde, Harinao, up there in the rainforest, it's beautiful. It's beautiful up there. But I want to be here.
This is home.
I want to be here. It's my home.
Well, guys, this is a really interesting conversation. It's a pleasure to share the table with you. But actually, I'm kind of hungry right now.
Excellent, because I've got a little bit of food that's on its way to the table as we speak.
What are you gonna have?
Today we've got an order of chicken nachos, and we've also got a chicken fried ribeye.
It's one of your favorites.
It's a Texas favorite.
Wow, looks.
It's my favorite.
Colorful. Is your
It's
favorite?
my favorite.
Wow, looks great. This is colorful.
So with the nachos, we start with a bed of homemade tortilla chips. We put on top of that queso, refried beans, your choice of beef, chicken, fish, or all of the above, with chimichurri and natilla, which is sour cream.
The best of everything.
Exactly.
And what about this one?
This is a chicken fried ribeye. This is actually a ribeye that we cut in-house. We butterfly it, we batter it, and we fry it. We serve it with a cream gravy with mashed potatoes and a small salad. And this is a staple of my hometown in Texas.
Wow. So that's like a little flavor from home.
Exactly.
Look at that ribeye. It just falls apart.
It looks soft. Good?
Zach, you're my hero.
Thank you, sir.
You are my hero.
Well, I'm glad you
Nowhere
both
else in
enjoyed.
Costa Rica can you get this.
The nachos were delicious and really big, but I had never tried Texas-style food, so the chicken fried stick really intrigued me, and I wasn't disappointed at all. It was tender, warm, and full of flavor.
We try to serve what we call Southern style comfort food.
Oh.
Stuff that makes you feel really good and think about the meals that you used to have at home.
It's for the family, it's for the people, and you have the beach, and you have Vita Loca in the beach bar. I love it. Yeah. I love it. There's no place else I want to be.
After a great lunch, I'm ready to check into my hotel, so I hopped in a taxi and headed up the hill to Hotel Chantel.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice
Karla.
to meet you too. Welcome to Hotel Chantel. My name's Adrian.
This place looks really great. I can't wait to see everything.
Thanks so much for staying here. We're looking forward to giving you a tour, but first our staff will bring your bags up. I'll show you a tour of the pool and the rooftop restaurant, and then I'll show you up to the penthouse. So if you want to check it out, come with me.
Let's go. Thank you.
I must say this place has me very impressed. The stylish art and phenomenal views are very easy on the eyes. Adrian gave me a short tour, then we were on our way to a rooftop restaurant to talk more about my home for the night.
So Adrian, this place is amazing. Great view.
It has a beautiful view. Thank you for saying that. It's the Gulf of Papagayo, so it's a nice contrast between the hills and the jungle and the ocean, and a nice fresh breeze up here on the rooftop patio restaurant.
And you have like your own chef and everything.
In the morning from 8 till 10, we have a chef that serves breakfast for our guests, as well as in the afternoons. Throughout the week, we have the restaurant open to the public, and we might be getting involved with some craft beer and different things here on the rooftop, so that you'll have to stay tuned for that.
This is a perfect position for the hotel. The wind is perfect. I mean, the view, again, is really good. So how you pick this place?
Well, we canvassed the area and looked for an ideal location. This Hotel Chantel is close to the SEMA Hospital, the international airport. There's a lot of infrastructure here, as well as, of course, the beach and the sea has endless activities, and it's in close proximity to other beaches in the area. So if you want to go on day trips or river rafting, it's all accessible within an hour from here. It's a very central location, and with the high value room rates, I mean, it just makes sense for a lot of people to stay at Hotel Chantel.
And this is a family business, right?
This is a family business. Myself, My sister Chantel, my brother William, and my mother Anita, we run it together. And so far it's been a great experience and allows us to grow closer together, so it's awesome.
And why Chantel?
The name is, well, Hotel Chantel is a lot different than Hotel Vista Del Mar and Vista Verde and like all these Spanish names. We don't have a problem with that, but we just wanted it to be distinct. And the peacock logo that we chose is beautiful and peaceful, and we kind of want to replicate that feeling at the hotel. So hopefully it's an extension of what people enjoy here.
And what about the services? You have the pool, Wi-Fi.
Yep, we have very fast Wi-Fi. We have multiple hubs around the premise, so if you're a professional and you're here on business/vacation, you can continue working on your smartphones. We have a pool, we have karaoke and Netflix and flat screen TVs and handicap access washroom, so it's a good use for a wide range of clients.
So I hear I'm staying at the penthouse.
You are. It's going to be a real treat. It's very well furnished, stainless steel appliances and nice art. King size bed, flat screen TVs. You can open up the doors and enjoy the winds of the Papagayo.
The penthouse is as impressive as Adrian described it. This will make for the perfect home base while I'm here in Coco, and the ideal place to relax and rest up before my big adventure, surfing for the first time in my life. Surfing has always intrigued me. Every time I go to the beach and see the surfers riding, it seems almost magical. But unfortunately, I've never had proper instruction. Today, that will change. I'm heading out to catch a wave with Maverick's Transportation and Surf and the company's international tour guide, Sosa, and his girlfriend, Jimena.
Today we're going to Tamarindo. It's a really nice environment, family environment, and party and friendship environment.
So, I've never been surfing before and I can't wait to do it because I've been thinking about, like, I should try it. And I don't know, I'm kind of scared but also excited about this experience.
I'll be watching you, I'll be right behind you, looking for you, so don't be afraid.
I hope I can do it pretty well, and if I don't, you just be patient, please.
This is going to be the basic of surfing. We're going to teach you how to find yourself comfortable on the board, how to balance yourself, how to stand up, and how to paddle the right way. So let me show you. First of all, when you're positioning yourself on the long board, not a short board like that one, you want to put your foot in the end. On an average board, you will be able to touch the tip of the board with your fingers, but since this is a long board, you're gonna have some space. Try to keep your chin always up, looking forward. And when you paddle, close your fingers, put your thumb close up so the water don't go through your hands, and do smooth, deep. You gotta dig in the water, pull all the way back. Try to put your hands flat on the board, on the nipple level, like a single push-up. Pull this knee below you and then balance yourself with your back foot. You gotta bend your knees. Some people just surf like, I don't know, stiff. Just gotta be relaxed, chill. Use your arms and find your balance.
Like this.
Perfect. Remember to have both of your feet on the middle. Not like that, not like that. Not on the middle. On the middle.
I'm gonna fall. I'm still a little nervous. I don't know. I mean,
don't be. If you want me to show you first, I can do it.
okay, let's
All right.
Audio Jungle.
Those are big waves for me. Wow, he's really good. I don't know if I can do that. I will try anyway, but I'm
scared right now.
So we hit the water, and I have to admit that at first I wasn't too confident that I could do it. It was definitely harder than it looks, but after a few falls and some help from my instructor, I began to believe that I could do it and actually even stood up on the board, although it was only for a few seconds.
That was so much fun, Sosa. Thank you for teaching me. I think I really need to practice a little bit more.
You do, but don't worry. With a little bit more practice, you'll be doing just fine, standing up like a pro.
Yeah, thank you. I will. And I think I'm kind of hungry right now. Maybe we should get back.
Let's go back to eating cocoa.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I really worked up an appetite surfing, and since I'm near the sea, what better choice of dinner than seafood at Papagayo's Seafood and Sushi Boat. Owner Mike Bragg and his wife Alicia will tell me about the restaurant and about life in Coco.
So, Mike, Alicia, it's a pleasure to be here. This restaurant has a lot of years here in Coco. It's like one of the first.
Actually, it's 30 years old. It was one of the first restaurants.
So I understand that you have 2 restaurants and 2 separate menus, right?
That's correct. But it's not really 2 restaurants. It's all one restaurant. But we do have 2 menus. And you can actually have the sushi in the seafood restaurant, and you can have the seafood in the sushi restaurant. I have something prepared right now from the seafood section. It's going to come out. We're now sitting in the sushi section. I have something prepared for you, and it's going to come out in a few minutes.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
So you can have whatever you want, no matter where you sit.
That's correct.
Look at that. Oh my God. That's something.
This is a Pacific lobster. Pacific lobster do not go in traps, so they're caught fresh daily. When we used to fish lobster, there was jewfish, huge jewfish, and lobster's their favorite food. So when we were fishing, we gaff them. We dive and we gaff them from underneath the rocks, and we put a lobster in one hand while we're gaffing another one. Well, the jewfish will come and take the lobster right out of your hand. A lot of people, would lose their mask, snorkel, and everything because they only take their arm, they'll take the whole head and body. Because
the whole person.
Yeah, these animals are huge, but nobody ever died. They got scraped up and scratched up and so forth and scared. But but this was like 35, 40 years ago when we first started diving lobster.
So you've never been inside a fish?
No, luckily I'm not one of them that got taken by a jewfish. But a few of my friends did. And this is a stuffed Pacific lobster, and it has even more than just lobster. It has crab meat, it has squid, shrimp, fish, and a few other little secrets I don't want to let you know. Right?
That's okay.
And it has a Louisiana crawfish on it.
Yeah,
the
I can see
Louisiana
that.
crawfish there is mostly for decoration.
Oh my God. And it's a lot of food in here. I mean,
Oh no, it's
you can
good.
share this, definitely.
Oh yeah, this is enough for 2 or 3 people.
What a treat! As we all enjoy the delicious mix of seafood in the stuffed lobster, Mike told me more interesting stories about fishing in Playas del Coco, and I would like to hear more.
Karla, okay, I'll tell you. I came with my family in 1967. Okay, when I was 12 years old. There was nothing here. We had the only automobile in town. No electricity for the first 7 years. It was very primitive, but I loved it. I started fishing back when I was 12 years old, and I've been a commercial fisherman for like 25 years. And I got involved into fish export. Another thing is that, being in the commercial fishing business, and being a fish exporter, having all that fresh fish on hand, I couldn't help to start cooking it. I started out with ceviche and red snapper, fried red snapper. It's just a very small business, and it's just started growing from there. And now we sit 140 people, and then it's a booming business.
So who brings up the idea about the boat?
The boat was something I've had for years. It's just been sitting back there, but I build boats. Yeah, and it's been sitting back there, and I didn't know what to do with it. And when the sushi thing came up, I said, well, I'm just going to use this boat and build a kitchen in it and sell sushi out of it, you know. How fresh can it be? Right off the boat.
Yeah, already.
Yeah. It's coming now.
Oh my God.
So
That's really impressive.
let's see how.
Oh my God. I never had something like that before. I love it.
Let's see how good you are with chopsticks.
Let's see. Let's see how I do it.
I've never really been a big sushi fan, but this was incredible, and what a great and colorful presentation.
And you like to cook? I mean,
I lived many years on boats. When you're on a boat, you can't go out to a restaurant. You have to cook. If you like to eat, you have to cook.
well, Mike, I have to tell you, I wasn't a big fan with sushi, but now I love it. That was delicious. I'm sure I can eat that the whole month.
Yeah, I know you did well also. How you handle those chopsticks, and I can tell you enjoyed it. The whole secret about seafood, if you start out with a good product, you end up with a good product. So the advantage we have over everybody else is that we have our own fishing fleet, we have our own boats. So we get the fish right off our boats, right to your table. So that's why I haven't eaten red meat since I was 18 years old.
Wow. At all?
At all. I haven't eaten anything with 4 legs since I was 18.
In Playas del Coco, when the sun goes down, the music goes up. I began hearing different styles of beats and rhythms pulsing from Coco's main boulevard. I'm ready to wrap up my day with dancing and a few drinks at a wild nightlife spot, Sea Lounge.
Nice to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to Z Lounge.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm enjoying so much this place. Tell me a little bit about this idea.
Well, Z Lounge is like a unique bar, in a very unique town. Playas del Coco is such a unique town. So our bar here is like, it's something like during the day is a restaurant, a family establishment, and that, you know, environment is completely based on food. We got a great happy hour in the afternoons, and then right after 9 o'clock every night, we turn into a club. And we're open till like 3 in the morning. Every night we have a DJ. Early in the afternoon we have bands and live music. So we kind of cater to everyone in town, like whether you're old or young, whether you just want to have a nice afternoon cocktail or you want to party. So this is a great place to be. You know, we specialize in a lot of things. We have ladies' night, and we do a lot of special parties. We have a great atmosphere for private events, and we just like everyone when it comes to Coco, come stop by and say hello.
I don't know. I feel like a great atmosphere here. I mean, a lot of people right now. It's always like this.
Well, actually, this is a normal night for us. You know, during the certain times of the year, like around Easter, New Year's Eve, the holidays, around Christmas, this place is a madhouse. But our best nights, of course, are Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. But every night you come here, there's always some action going on. And it has changed a lot in the past 6 years. From day one, it was a smaller bar with just a capacity of 40, 50 people. Now it's a place that is close to, can hold about 500 people. And, you know, so we have evolved in the past 6 years. Every year it has become bigger and bigger, and the future is not going to stop here. We're going to keep growing as the town grows.
What should I drink tonight?
Well, that was a Jaeger bomb. That's my house's specialty.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite show. We specialize in chili guaro and, of course, Jaeger bomb.
You're gonna help me to make the famous chili guaro, right?
Absolutely.
It's your best drink here?
That's the one we sell as much as possible over here. That's pretty much what we're known for.
Your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So basically, you do 3 parts out of the shaker, out of cacique, sugarcane liqueur from Costa Rica. After that, 1 part lime juice.
Orange juice.
lime juice. Then after that, a couple dashes of Tabasco. Then after that, you just shake it up. Then after that, you do a salt rim on every shot. And now, guys, you got the chili guava right there.
Great.
Cheers.
Oh my God, that was good.
A happy ending to a wonderful day in Playas del Coco. Dancing and a few drinks was exactly the nightcap that I was looking for. Meeting C and the staff was a great experience and the perfect conclusion to a day that I will never forget. After the shopping, surfing, the wonderful views, delicious food, and interesting people. I'm already positive I will be planning another trip to Playas del Coco very soon. But today my journey has come to an end, so with one more drink I will head back to my hotel and look onto my next Costa Rican adventure. Pura vida!